please clarify this thing for me. I'm a bit confused. Why many XRP YouTubers are linking DTCC with XRP when they clearly say they're going to use XLM? Did you invest in XLM? Thanks, bro. So I've owned XLM a couple different times. I've always consolidated it back to XRP. And again, that's just my prerogative. I'm not telling you guys what to do in any capacity. I think that it will also do exceptionally well over the long term. The DTCC finalized Project Ion with R3 in 2022, August of that year, if you want to go look it up. That has been running in tandem with the back end of the stock market. Since then, they've been trialing that. That is the solution that they're going to be using for back end settlement. They're not going to be using XLM on the exchanges until 2027. So for them to be able to settle real time here in 2026, they're not going to be using XLM on the back end of the stock market. And XLM may continue to trail XRP. So like XRP, let's say, does start with Swift in the back end settlement of the stock market, and then eventually progress its way to derivatives. XLM may come in behind that for peer-to-peer stock transfers and other stuff, because that's what it's meant for. It's a peer-to-peer payment merchant services deal. So if the exchange is facing the consumer, it makes sense that they might settle through XLM. But the back-end settlement, very confident is XRP. We worked with R3 on a project that I can't talk about what the project was, but in that conversation, we asked them, early on, before I signed the NDA, which network and asset we should settle through, and they said that we are only going to be using the one that has enough liquidity and clarity. So you can make your own determination on what asset that is.